Signal gasoline. Signal, the new gasoline you can prove is superior. The Signal Oil Company and your neighborhood Signal dealer bring you another curious story by The Whistler. Tonight, phone call from death.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. You know the old saying. But have you ever thought how that thought must rankle in the minds of women to whom it is applied? Ellen Livesey, for instance. Ellen always seemed to lose out with the men she set her cap for. And who can say what emotion plagued her now that she could no longer be called a young woman? She didn't show it, of course, even when men came to her about their troubles with other women, like Glenn Reed.
It's maddening, Ellen. What am I going to do about her?
There's nothing much anyone can do when a girl falls in love.
Don't say that. She's not in love with Paul Carroll. She can't be.
Glenn, pull yourself together.
I'm sorry.
I know what Sheila means to you, but you can't deny reality, Glenn. The fact is, Sheila's met someone else, and there isn't anything you can do about it.
2 months ago, she was going to marry me.
I didn't know that.
Well, not a definite promise, but until Carroll came along... What has she told you about him?
Glenn, you can hardly expect me to tell you
You've
what...
got to tell me, Ellen. I've got to know.
I don't think I have to violate a confidence for anyone.
But you said she's in love with him. How do you know? Did she tell you?
Yes, she told me.
I don't believe it.
Really, Glenn, if you're going to behave this way...
I know I'm a fool. But, Ellen, if you knew what all this is doing to me...
I think I know. Ever since Sheila met Paul Carroll, she's been infatuated with him. And I can understand why.
But why can't she see her money's made a hit with him, too?
Oh, Glenn, lack of money doesn't mean anything to Sheila. I've certainly never been wealthy. Why, the jobs I've had. Dime store clerk, telephone operator, stenographer, and now secretary. Yet Sheila and I have always been close friends. Very close.
Ellen, I'd do anything. Humiliate myself, anything, if she'd only let me talk to her.
Do you want me to call her for you, Glenn?
Oh, no. No, I wouldn't want you to do that.
Yes, you would. When you called me this afternoon, I knew that's what you wanted me to do. I'll call her right now.
Well, all right, if it isn't too much trouble.
You know it isn't. Oh, that's a silly thing to do. I started to dial the wrong number. Well, good heavens. Hello? Why, Sheila, what a coincidence. I was just trying to get you... Sheila, what is it?
What's the matter, Ellen?
Sheila, I can't understand you. Sheila! Sheila!
Ellen, what's wrong? What's happened?
I don't know exactly. She seemed terrified, something about someone trying to break into her apartment. And then her voice seemed smothered, and we were cut off.
Oh, good Lord, we'd better get over there.
Well, I'll call the police. Maybe they can get there quicker. Oh, I hope I'm mistaken, Glenn. Sheila simply has to be all right.
Well, we'll soon find out.
Oh, Glenn, wait.
What?
Down the hall, that patrolman.
Standing guard outside Sheila's door.
Oh, Glenn, do you think...
Come on.
Well, we'll let you up.
We're friends of Miss Blaine, officer. We're going inside.
Oh, are you? Well, I don't know how you got by downstairs.
Nobody tried to stop us, officer. We simply came right up.
Why can't we see Miss Blaine? What's happened?
Just a minute now, just a minute.
What's going on in there? What's wrong?
I said hold your horses, young fella.
Wilson, get downstairs and Who are these people?
Well, sir, that's what I was just
My
about...
name's Ellen Livesey. I called police headquarters about Miss Blaine.
Oh, yes, Miss Livesey. I'm Captain Hazlitt of the Homicide Division.
Homicide? Captain, what's happened?
Sheila Blaine has 2 bullets in the back of her head. She's dead. Wait a minute. Have you tried new Signal gasoline, that new super fuel that offers you premium performance at no extra cost? If you have, you know what an amazing new motor fuel it is. Not just pre-war quality, not just an improvement on old-style gasoline, but an entirely new type of super fuel that embodies in one giant stride the amazing advances of wartime chemistry. For Signal is the new gasoline you can prove is superior. With new Signal in your tank, you immediately notice 1, quicker starting the moment you touch the button. 2, faster pickup. You actually feel it. 3, higher anti-knock. Just listen to that old motor purr, even on the steepest hills. And 4, you'll find you go farther than ever on new Signal because you'll be shifting less, enjoying more economical high-gear miles. For you folks who like proof, there's a scientific reason why new Signal gives you all these advantages, and I'll be back later to tell you about that. But for the best proof of all, let a tank full of new Signal talk for itself in your own car. Let the quicker starting, faster pickup, higher anti-knock, and longer mileage show you why new Signal is the new post-war gasoline you can prove is superior. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Ellen Livesey, this time it looks as if you won't have even to be a bridesmaid. Your best friend, Sheila Blaine, is dead. What kind of emotion does that call up in you? Are you properly heartbroken? Or is there a faint smile of triumph in your face? The following morning, when Captain Hazlitt called you, Glenn Reed, and Paul Carroll to his office at police headquarters...
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you frankly, we haven't developed a single lead on Miss Blaine's murder since last night. You three seem to have been her closest friends, though, so if there's anything you can tell me...
What do you want to know, Captain?
Well, you've already told me how Miss Blaine called you. By the way, I'd like to thank you for calling headquarters so promptly.
Oh, I thought it was the thing to do, Captain.
As I understand it, you knew Miss Blaine intimately.
Yes, we've been friends since we were in school.
Had her life ever been threatened before?
There was no reason for anybody to threaten her, Captain.
Ah. You were with Miss Livesey when Miss Blaine called.
That's right, at 7:30.
And you, Mr. Carroll, you were at a movie at that time.
Well, from what I've heard, I must have been inside the Regal Theater when it happened.
Miss Blaine made her phone call at 7:30. Apparently, she was killed immediately after that. What time did you get home?
Just after 11. One of your men was waiting for me.
What time did you enter the theater?
Just after 7.
Wasn't that a little early for you to attend a movie?
I don't see why. I hadn't anything to do last evening. Decided to drop in as I was passing by.
Can you prove you were there?
Now, look here, if you're implying I had anything to do with this, I would...
Someone's been murdered, Mr. Carroll. It's my job to try to find out who did it. I have to start with those who might have done it.
And you mean to say I'm one of them?
Why not?
Well, what motive would I have?
Motives are usually and can easily be found.
Does that mean Miss Livesey and Reed are under suspicion, too?
Everyone's under suspicion, Mr. Carroll. We suspect everyone at this stage of the game.
I went to the Regal Theater last night, Hazlitt. I was there from 7 until 10:30.
We can check it anyway. How long had you known Miss Blaine?
6 weeks.
You were, quite friendly?
We were going to be married.
You're a liar.
Just a minute, Mr. Reed.
He's lying. They weren't going to get married.
Glenn, please control yourself.
We just have his word for it. Sheila never told anyone.
Get hold of yourself, Reed. I take it you were, on friendly terms with Miss Blaine, too.
I was in love with her.
And Carroll says he was going to marry her.
I told you he was lying.
You're talking pretty carelessly, Reed. I'd watch myself if I were you.
What are you doing, warning me?
I'm telling you to use a little common sense. Because if you don't,
I'll get what Sheila got. Huh?
Why, you dirty little down. Take it easy. You're both under a strain, but so is Miss Livesey.
I'm ready to tell you whatever I can, Captain.
No, thanks. I suggest you all go home now.
But I thought you had questions to ask us.
I'll do that later. One at a time.
Then we're free to go now?
Yes.
What about Sheila's murder? Is this all you intend to do about it?
We'll go on checking into it, Mr. Reed.
But she's dead. Don't you understand that? Somebody's killed her. Somebody's got to pay for that.
We'll go on checking, Mr. Reed.
Haven't you any ideas or theories at all?
Right now, I'd say the coroner's jury will have to hand in a verdict of homicide by person or persons unknown. We get those cases every so often. Sneak thieves, intruders, surprised by their victims. Kill, get away.
Sheila wasn't killed by any sneak thief.
How do you know?
Well, I don't know for sure, but it couldn't have been that.
Go home and get some sleep, Mr. Reed. I'll call you if I want you. Thanks for your cooperation, everyone.
Thank you, Captain. Paul,
Yes, Helen.
will you be good enough to take me home now?
It's all quite a mystery, isn't it, Ellen? The police get nowhere, and soon it's almost forgotten. Yes, even you almost forget it. Because of a new anxiety, a new emotion. Your anger because you haven't seen Paul Carroll since that day he drove you home from the police station. With Sheila out of the way, you thought he'd be around much sooner, didn't you? You thought you could wait. But every day you're away from him. Well, he's very much in your mind the afternoon you face Wilson Andrews in his office. Wilson Andrews, Sheila's attorney.
Before Miss Blaine's will is admitted to probate, Miss Livesey, I'd like you to read it, or if you prefer, I'll read it to you to give you the gist of its contents.
Mr. Andrews, are you telling me I'm one of Sheila's heirs?
Her only heir, my dear.
Oh, no, that isn't possible.
Surely you don't object
Oh,
to...
but I couldn't. I couldn't take her money.
My dear Miss Livesey, she wanted you to inherit her estate. And surely you can use $30,000.
Well, I don't know what to say.
And she was quite fond of you, Miss Livesey. I'll always remember her great glee in describing how surprised you'd be. And
Yes, I can imagine.
if there are any questions you wish to ask, why...
I think not, Mr. Andrews.
Very well.
Oh, yes, there's one question. When will I come into the estate?
Almost immediately, I'd say. I hope this bequest will bring you much happiness, Miss Livesey.
Happiness? Why, well, yes, perhaps it will. Perhaps it will.
Well, this is a surprise, isn't it, Ellen? Sheila's death has brought you a double benefit. Now you're thinking more than ever of Paul. And now that you've become moderately wealthy, why shouldn't you put your money to good use? The clothes you've never had, a new, bigger apartment, a chance to make Paul Carroll notice you. But instead of Paul, across the luncheon table from you, you find Glenn Reed.
You're looking awfully attractive, Ellen. New hat.
Knew everything. I felt guilty about it all until it was all the time I was splurging. Yet I knew it was exactly what Sheila would have wanted me to do. Why did you invite me to lunch, Glenn?
I had to talk to someone. The police still haven't made any arrests. They won't arrest anyone the way they're going about it. It wasn't any sneak thief who killed Sheila.
What makes you so sure of that?
It couldn't have been. It had to be somebody else.
That isn't enough to go on, Glenn. You'll need evidence of some kind to make the police change their
I
mind.
don't have any evidence, but I have a pretty good hunch.
You mean you suspect somebody?
Paul Carroll.
Oh, now, Glenn, that's ridiculous.
Is it?
You know Paul can't be guilty. He was at a movie when it happened. The police even found an usher who remembered
But
him.
that doesn't mean anything. He could have sneaked out a side exit soon after he went inside. Nobody remembered seeing him come out.
But what motive could he have? Why would he want to do it?
Because he found out he wasn't named in Sheila's will. He was counting on her money. Then he found out how she really felt, so he killed her.
But, Glenn, by the same token, I'd have a motive for killing her because I knew I'd inherit her money.
But you didn't know you were named as her heir.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Besides, we know neither of us killed her. Carol's the only one who had both the motive and the opportunity.
Glenn, he was at that theater.
So he says.
Well, what are you going to do about it? You're going to go to the police?
I don't know yet. All I know is I won't let Sheila go unavenged. I'm going to find out who killed her. And when I do...
Please don't do anything rash. Now, promise me you won't do anything you might regret later. Promise me, Glenn.
I'm not promising anything. Oh, don't tell anybody what I've just said. I'll take care of this in my own way.
Well, Ellen, this might be dangerous to your plans. Suppose Glenn does do something to Paul Carroll, the man you love. But wait, Ellen. Suppose Paul did kill Sheila. You wouldn't want the murder of your best friend to go unavenged, would you? Or would you? Love is a very strong emotion, even when it's one-sided. You haven't seen Paul for weeks. He hasn't called you up at all. Never mind. Now you have an excuse, Ellen. An excellent excuse for seeing him.
You like my hat, Paul?
Oh, yes. Very nice.
It's the very first time I've worn it.
Oh, is it?
You've never noticed anything I've worn, have you, Paul?
What? What makes you say that?
Oh, no reason.
Why did you want to see me, Ellen?
Oh, because we both loved Sheila. And because I haven't seen you since it happened.
Well, I meant to call you and congratulate you on inheriting her estate, but somehow I didn't get around to it.
Shall I consider myself congratulated now?
If you like.
You've changed, Paul. You're not the same at all.
Maybe I've good reason for it.
Were you so much in love with her?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Well, you knew Sheila as well as anyone. You know what she was like.
She was beautiful and capricious, unpredictable, provoking.
You found that out in 15 years. I knew her for 6 weeks. During that time, there were hours when I adored her and moments when I could have killed her. Oh, not a very good choice of words, is it?
I know what you mean, Paul.
Now she's gone. My world's pretty much upside down. And yet, if she'd lived, I don't know how long we'd have lasted together.
Were you really going to get married?
Well, I'd have persuaded her to. Then we'd probably have split up in no time, and I'd have been just as broke as I am now.
But you don't sound as if you were really in love, Paul.
I'm not trying to kid anybody, Ellen. I'm just telling you how I felt.
Well, Glenn Reed doesn't think you were in love with Sheila.
Yes, I gathered as much that day at police headquarters.
He thinks you killed her, Paul.
Well, that's insane. What's the matter with that idiot? Is he going around spreading that kind of gossip?
Oh, no, I don't think so. He told me about it yesterday, though. That's the real reason I wanted to see you. I thought I ought to warn you.
Has he gone to the police?
Oh, he said the police wouldn't believe him.
You bet they wouldn't.
But please be careful, Paul. Please don't take any chances.
Don't worry. I'll talk to him. Get him straightened out.
Oh, no, please don't go near him. No, that might only stir up trouble. And if anything happened to you, Paul... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to betray myself. I mean... Oh, it's shameless of me to talk like this. But I'm free to tell you now. I'm in love with you. And if anything
Ellen,
happened...
don't.
If anything at all happened to you... I could never tell you before. Sheila was my dearest friend. But just like Sheila, the first time I saw you, I fell in love with you, too. Now you know. Oh, I'm a fool for telling you this way. But I don't care. I have money now, Paul. We can share it together. I'm not ashamed of myself. I'm proud. I want to stand up here and tell everyone.
Ellen, I think we'd better go.
Oh, Paul, please. Please let me finish.
It wouldn't do any good, Ellen.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
There's nothing else to say, Paul. Shall we go?
Unrequited love, Ellen. Yes, you can go on hoping, but deep down inside you know he meant it. He'll never love you. The anguish and torment of that thought gives you many a sleepless night. You go on hoping, but as the days go by, you need more than hope. You must see him, hear his voice. Well, then forget your pride, Ellen. You did once before.
Hello? Oh, hello, Paul. I want to apologize for my stupid behavior last Wednesday. I wanted to call you before, but I couldn't muster enough courage until now. Oh, no, there wasn't anything else you could say. Well, that's awfully sweet of you. Can't we make amends? Or perhaps if we had dinner together some evening? Oh, I see. Yes, of course. Well, if you'll call me when you get back. Yes, Paul, yes. Goodbye. When you get back. When you get back. hello, operator. Operator, we were cut off. No, it's all right now. Oh, hello, Paul. Someone must have cut in. I just thought I'd call and see how... Oh, I see. Well, I thought now that you're back, you... All right, Paul. Yes, I understand. Goodbye. Too busy. Oh, Paul. I hate you, Paul Carroll. I hate you.
You never thought you'd say those words, did you, Ellen? You didn't remember that love is an emotion very close to hate. But now you know. Paul Carroll doesn't love you, never will love you. He's avoiding you. He's too busy. You hate him now, don't you, Ellen? You're going to take that hate out in action, something drastic, aren't you?
Hello, Glenn Reed? Oh, hello, Glenn. This is Ellen. Yes, I know. I haven't seen you for ages. Could I see you tonight, Glenn? It's really important. About Paul Carroll. No, I can't tell you now. Can you come to my apartment tonight? Oh, say 8 o'clock. All right. I'll be expecting you.
Yes, you're going to do something drastic, aren't you, Ellen? So you work fast. And you're ready when Glenn arrives at 8.
Why, hello, Glenn. Do come in.
Thanks.
You haven't seen my new apartment before, have you?
No, I haven't. It's pretty swank. Said you had something to tell me about Paul Carroll, Ellen. What is it?
Well, please sit down first. You make me uncomfortable
I think
standing
I'll
that
stand.
way.
What's happened?
Well, it's a little hard to tell. Especially after I wouldn't believe you.
My suspicions about Carroll, you mean?
Yes. I saw Paul several weeks ago, just before he went out of town. He acted rather strangely at that time. Then I talked to him on the phone today, and... Well, now I'm inclined to think you're right. Something he said aroused my suspicions.
What was that?
Well, we were chatting casually, something about radio shows, when Paul mentioned a certain program. And he suddenly changed the subject. Later, I realized why. He talked about a program that was on the air while he was supposed to be at the theater the night Sheila was murdered.
Are you sure of that, Ellen?
I wouldn't have called you if I weren't. First, I thought of calling the police, but then I could see the evidence would seem so flimsy to Captain Haslett.
Yes, you're right.
If we could see Paul alone, just the two of us with him, and trick him into confessing.
How?
Well, I could invite him to the apartment tonight. I'll tell him you're here, and then when he
That
arrives...
wouldn't do any good, Ellen.
I think it would. I'll give him a ring.
I wouldn't do that, Ellen.
Nonsense. We both want to avenge Sheila's death, don't we?
But if you'll only listen to me...
Oh, always making that mistake. I keep dialing Sheila's old number. Oh, good heavens, that startled me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, Paul. I was just about to call you. Yes, I wanted to invite you over. Oh, don't say you can't come. Well, I suppose I could. Mm-hmm. All right, Paul. Yes, I'll be there. Goodbye. Well, that wasn't hard. He won't come here, but he'll be glad to see me at his place. He won't expect to see you with me, so we may be able to surprise him.
I don't think so, Ellen.
Why not?
We're not going to visit Carroll.
I thought we'd agreed.
Let me have the phone, Ellen.
Glenn, what in the
Let
world?
me have it.
Really, Glenn? Very well. What in the world are you... Glenn, I demand an explanation.
Why don't you answer it? Oh, there's no use stalling, Ellen. I watched you dial. You see, you didn't dial Sheila's old number. You faked that call to Carroll.
That's absurd. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you? Well, listen. There's nobody on the line, you see? Because the 4 numbers I just dialed make your own phone ring. You didn't talk to Paul Carroll just now.
Really, Glenn, I'm not going to sit here and let you
couldn't
tell...
have talked to Carroll. I know that, Ellen. You see, I've already killed him.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending of tonight's story. Meantime, I promise to give you the scientific reason why new post-war Signal is the gasoline you can prove is superior. Why, it actually has quicker starting, faster pickup, higher anti-knock, plus the economy of more high-gear miles. Well, you see, gasoline is composed of countless different hydrocarbon molecules. In pre-war gasolines, the molecules were left just as nature made them. But under the impetus of war, chemists found how to take the molecules themselves apart, actually how to rearrange the atoms within the molecules. The result is the thrilling, amazing power of Signal's new gasoline, bringing you performance so immediately apparent you can feel it, see it, hear it. Make it a point this week to drive into one of the friendly stations displaying Signal's familiar yellow and black circle sign and say, "Fill her up with new Signal." When you touch your foot to the accelerator and feel that old motor get young again, you'll know why new Signal is the gasoline you can prove is superior. And now, back to the Whistler.
The unexpected can be a physical blow, can't it, Ellen? Almost like the promise of death itself. Glenn's words completely upset your elaborate little scheme. You stand in horror as it crumbles about you.
Glenn, you can't be serious. I can't believe it.
Oh, yes. I've been following him for weeks because I thought he'd killed Sheila. I saw the two of you in that restaurant several weeks ago, and I saw you go into his apartment earlier this season.
Oh, no, you couldn't.
I went in after you left. He was sitting in his chair, his back to me. Crept up behind him, a heavy metal lamp from an end table in my hand, and then no one saw me go in or out of his flat.
Oh, Glenn, you fool. You fool.
I came here to tell you about it before giving myself up, but then you faked that call from him. Puzzled me at first, but not now, Ellen. Ellen, you faked that call from Sheila, too. You killed Sheila.
Oh, Glenn, listen. Listen to me. Let me explain.
Answer me. I know you killed her, but why? How could you do it?
Because she'd always had everything I didn't have. Money, beauty, popularity. And then Paul came along, and she got him, too. I couldn't let her take him, so Yes, I killed her. And then I made my own phone ring while you were with me. I learned how when I was an operator.
So you killed Sheila, your friend, knowing all the time I talked to you about her that night that she was already dead. If it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't have killed Carol.
But Glenn, let me tell you. You didn't kill him. He was already dead.
You killed him, too?
Don't come near me. I shot him, and I made it look like suicide, as if he'd killed Sheila. We'd both have been avenged if you hadn't meddled. You meddled. We'd have gotten away with it.
You won't get away with anything again, Ellen.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you doing?
I told you if I ever found Sheila's murderer, I'd avenge her.
Glenn! No!
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, The Whistler will bring you another strange tale. The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories, and by your neighborhood Signal dealer. This program, directed by George W. Allen, with tonight's story by Leslie Edgley, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking, and suggesting that you try New Signal, the new gasoline you can prove is superior. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. In his Psalm of Life, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow says, "Trust no future, howe'er pleasant. Let the dead past bury its dead. Act in the living present." The trouble is that the past so often refuses to stay in its place, and the dead invade the living present, or at least the memory of them does, to shadow both it and the future, as you will find out if you listen to this particular tale. Our mystery drama, This Deadly Fraternity, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Jack Grimes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Not so very long ago, a bank was a temple, a hallowed place of mystery. Its high priests were the executive officers in three-button vested suits cut from conservative serge. The gleaming marble floors echoed one's footsteps, which rang hollowly over the hushed whisper of the business of transacting money. Most banks are very different today. In the hustle of advertising, the giveaways, the constant battle to win depositors. But not all. Some remain just as forbidding, as, for example, the First Continental Bank of Cleveland, whose president is a formidable M.J. Trimble.
Yes, Miss Pratt. Who? Harold Clark? Oh, Clark, yes. Yes, send him in. Let's see now, where was I? Come in.
You, wish to see me, Mr. Trimble?
Oh, yes, come in. Close the door.
Yes, sir.
Now then, how's everything going along at Mortgages and Loans, Clark?
Well, all right, I think. Have I done something wrong?
I don't know, Clark, have you?
Well, no, sir.
Well,
I mean...
Why bring up such nonsense? I just asked a friendly question. It so happens that for a certain reason I find I have an interest in you. How long have you been with us now?
Just a little under a year.
Came over to us from Metro Bank, I believe.
That's right, sir.
After 7 years there. Certainly took time for you to see the error of your ways. I mean, after all, we Holdcraft men should stick together.
Sir?
Your college, Clark, your college. Didn't you graduate from Holdcraft?
Well, yes, Mr. Trimble, I did.
Well, there you are. So did I.
I know that, sir. You're one of our most distinguished alumni.
Oh, well. You get as old as I am, they have to say something nice about you. What was your fraternity?
Yeah, well, I sort of dropped out, sir.
Oh, I'm disappointed to hear that, Clark. Best days of a man's life. What was your affiliation?
Tau Alpha Gamma.
Well, then we'll have to see what we can do about reinstating you. You're going up to homecoming, of course.
Are you going, Mr. Trimble?
Haven't missed one in 36 years. Come to think of it, I don't remember ever seeing you at any of them.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, sir. I've never been to one.
Oh, it's a shame. Now, you come up this year. We'll see what we can do about making you a Tau Alpha Gamma again.
Yes, sir.
So, how nice to have had this talk.
That's all, Mr. Trimble?
Yes. I just wanted to get acquainted with a fellow collegiate. Sorry it took so long. You get back once a year to see the old alma mater. Keep up the good work here, and we'll be glad to have you aboard.
See what's got you in such a lather, Harry.
Helen, I just got through telling you.
So your boss suggests you should go off on a little jaunt to your college homecoming. What's so terrible?
He didn't suggest. It's an order.
All right. If it'll keep the old boy happy, it's no skin off your back, is it? You might even have a good time.
I won't have a good time.
All right, then. Don't go.
If I want to keep my job, I've got to go. That's the message I got today, loud and clear.
Nonsense.
Oh, it's true.
Sometimes I wonder about you, Harry.
Huh?
Honey, what is it makes you so uptight all the time? You're like Chicken Little, always afraid the sky is going to fall on you.
I'm sorry, Helen.
I always have the feeling that something haunts you way down deep, like it was something you buried a long time ago and keep being afraid wouldn't stay that way.
Oh, now you're being silly. There's hardly a thing in my life you don't know about. There's nothing wrong with us.
I'm terrified there is.
What do you mean?
Is it because I've never given you a child?
Oh, come on, honey. We've had that out long ago.
One of these days...
Oh, come on, honey. When it's meant to, it'll happen. Now, in the meantime, who's complaining?
I guess maybe I am.
Oh.
I find it gets sort of lonely around the house days, and now that you're going off on a weekend jaunt with the big boss and starting to plan nights out with the boys.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. I'm not going with MJ. I'll have to get there by myself. And what's all this about going out nights with the boys?
Well, isn't one of the ideas you're going to join up with your old fraternity again?
No.
But I thought that was part of MJ Trimble's master plan for you.
I don't want to have anything more to do with Tau Alpha.
Why? Didn't you have a good time there?
No. Yeah. I mean, it's not my style.
I think maybe you ought to make it your style.
Look, let's stop talking about it. It just doesn't matter.
I think it does.
No, I'm not going.
Harry, now there's that old bugaboo again. Why are you so afraid of going back to a college you graduated from with honors?
It isn't the college.
I'll get it. Hello?
Hello? Mrs. Clark?
Yes.
MJ Trimble here. I wonder if I can speak to your husband.
How do you do, Mr. Trimble? Of course. It'll just take a moment to get him. He's in the other room.
Who is it? Why did you say I was in the other room?
It's Mr. Trimble. And I wanted to give you a chance to think before you talk to him.
Why? What does he want?
I don't know. But before you answer him, think, darling.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Helen, give me the phone. Hello, Mr. Trimble.
Clark? Boomer Johansson just called me. He won't be able to make it next week. He'll be out of the country on State Department business. You remember the old Boomer?
Yeah, well, I don't believe
the class of 38. Old Crap's first All-American. Anyway, since he had to cancel, that means there'll be an empty seat on our bank's jet. So, I'll fly you up and fly you back. Can I count on you?
Yes, Mr. Trimble. That's very kind of you, sir.
Nothing at all, my boy. Just gives you a notion what a fraternity brother can mean to you. Especially a big one. I'll have my secretary give you the flight time and any other pertinent details.
Well, what happened?
Well, he hung up.
What do you want?
He wants to fly me up to the homecoming.
And you accepted?
I didn't know how not to.
Oh, honey, I'm glad you did. I promise you, you'll never regret it.
I sure hope so.
Well, almost there. Look familiar to you, Clark?
Yeah, sort of, Mr. Trimble. It's a little different from the air.
Yeah. Well, there's the lake off to your left.
Uh-huh.
And up on the bluff beyond it, there's our alma mater. We'll be coming on in right over Devil's Leap on our landing pattern.
Devil's Leap?
Yeah. You ever have to scale that southeast face there?
No, sir, I never did.
Oh, that used to be one of the big features of Hell Week. Well, they cut it out some years ago, probably before your time. Well, maybe they were right. A couple of weak sisters took some bad falls there. One of them was killed, I think. Still in all, it was a real thrill for a fella to climb that bleak old rock face. Give you a sense of power and belief in yourself. I suppose they took it easier on you in your day. The hazing, I mean.
No, sir. It was pretty tough.
You minded that?
Oh, no, sir, I didn't. Not then.
Oh, look there.
Well, what's that, sir?
Don't you recognize it? Right near the bluff? Last house on the road there. That's the old Tower house. Recognize her now?
Yeah, I'll never forget it.
Found anyone you know yet, Clark?
No, not yet, Mr. Trimble.
Oh, well, you will. I'll have to leave you now. I've got a meeting of the Board of Governors over at the old frat house. I'll put in a good word for you. Where are you staying?
Ralston House.
Fine. You check for a message from me before you turn in. With any luck, it'll be word that you're reinstated without prejudice to membership in Tau Alpha Gamma. Now, you look for that message.
Oh, brother.
Hey! Harry! Is that you, old Harry the horse?
Buxton? Well, for Pete's sake. I was wondering when I'd run into somebody I knew.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes. Hey, where you been keeping yourself all these years?
Working, getting married, you know. Yeah, how about you?
I was married, but it didn't take. No kids. You? Maybe it's just as well.
What does that mean?
No, forget it. This isn't the place. But later, I gotta talk to you. I'm glad I found you here.
I don't know why I came. There's too many memories. Any of the others here?
Yeah, we're all that's left, Harry.
What? What about Tom Pierce?
Oh, he died a couple of years ago. Drowned.
Gosh. Andy Hassler?
Oh, he's gone. He fell off a building. Jumped, some people said.
Well, wasn't he in real estate?
Yeah. He died 3 years ago. And, well, we might as well get it over with as fast as possible. Pete Stein died in the hospital after an appendicitis attack last year.
Oh, man. Well, that only leaves Joe Coslow. Any idea what happened to him?
I lost track of him after the Army busted him.
Busted him?
Stuck the killer in the brig.
Silly old nicknames. For what?
For manslaughter. He half killed a recruit. His nickname wasn't so silly.
And the leopard never changes his spots, I guess. Is he still in the brig?
No.
How do you know?
Well, after Pete Stein got his, I got an Army buddy to check for me. Coslow's stretch was over September 28th, 1976. 17 days before Pete died. October 15th.
October 15th? That's the same day that Phil Fowler...
Yeah.
Oh, are you suggesting that the killer had anything to do with Pete's death?
Well, that's what I got to talk to you about. Because Andy and Tom died on the same date, too. I want to tell you, I'm scared stiff, Harry. I figure one of us has got to be next.
What do you suppose happened to 6 members of the class of 34 at Holcroft College that would make them candidates for sudden death? I did promise you that the dead past was going to invade the present, and it seems as if it has, with a vengeance. Now, was that just a cliche phrase or prophetic? I shall return shortly with Act 2. It's a bright fall afternoon in late October, mild and balmy. The last rosy glow of Indian summer. But as Harry Clark strolls under the profusion of red gold leaves along a winding, deserted path on the campus, Icy fingers clutch at his insides. His old classmate, Buck Stanley, is reeling out a string of coincidence and conjecture, building to a conclusion that shakes him to the core. For what Buck is saying confirms the premonition that has dogged him all the way up on this trip to the past.
Knock it off, Buck. What are you trying to give me?
A warning, Harry. At the very least.
What? That I'm next on the hit list?
It has to be you or me.
Oh, come on. What kind of rib is this?
Look, Harry, there were 6 of us in on it. Only one of us took any kind of real rap for it. The killer. He got bounced from school. It wrecked his life.
And you want to tell me that he's coming back for revenge on all of us? It just won't wash, Buck.
Why not?
First off, because... Well, the way you tell it, there wasn't a shred of evidence that Pete and Andy and Tom's deaths were anything but natural.
Except that each one of them died on the 15th of October, each just 1 year apart, and all of them after Joe Coslow was sprung out of the brig. Plus one other thing. You know what the 15th of October is.
Yeah, I'm not likely to forget.
So?
You said that Tom Pierce was drowned. How?
Well, all I know is what I got from the newspaper story I looked up in the library. He drowned in his pool.
Well, what about Andy? I didn't see anything about it. Where did he fall from?
Oh, some 2-bit hotel. They kind of hushed it up as much as possible. I went to the funeral. You remember he married Sarah Templeton?
He did?
Yeah. She took it pretty bad. I got the notion he'd been messing around with some other dame.
Suicide?
Yeah. I thought so then.
Well, now you don't think he jumped. You think he was pushed.
Yep.
And you don't think Tom just drowned by accident. You think the killer helped him somehow.
Yep.
Well, if you don't believe it was an accident, it could have been suicide also, couldn't it?
It could.
And Pete, a ruptured appendix. You can't make murder out of that.
They all died on the same date, Harry. How far can you stretch coincidence?
It doesn't have to be coincidence. Let's be sensible. Look, after what happened, none of us were ever quite the same. We've all carried our own guilt feelings, I guess. I know I have. About Phil Fowler.
Yeah, I'll never get that kid out of my mind.
Neither could Andy and Tom, it looks like.
You're telling me they took their own lives because they were remorseful or something?
All your old Army buddy told you was that the killer was supposed to be released on September 28th, 76. We don't know he was. For all we know, he could have been kept in another year or anything. Do you know where he was in the brig?
Well, in Germany, I guess. That's where he was stationed.
You see? Now, isn't it crazy? He could get back to the States within 17 days and somehow manage to knock off Tom in his own pool? And why would he wait a whole year to go after Andy? And another one for Pete, if he'd been nursing a grudge all this time. Like I say, Buck, you're flipping your lid over nothing. It just doesn't hold water.
Okay, you win. Harry, I want to believe you. You could be right. You make a lot of sense. Keeping a thing like this bottled up, I suppose a guy does get wacky ideas. And that killer Coslow.
Yeah, he made the same impression on me, but we were kids then. He doesn't scare me anymore.
How'd you enjoy your weekend on the old campus, son?
Well, I don't know if I can quite tell you, Mr. Trimble, how much.
Teach you to stay away from homecomings, eh?
I guess.
You look a whale of a lot better than when you came up. You feel better?
Yes, I do, sir. I got a lot of things straightened out in my head.
I'm going to tell you something frankly, Harry. When I put up your name for reinstatement and they opened the books for me, I was shaken. Here I was, sponsoring or trying to sponsor someone who walked out on us in the middle of his sophomore year. Now, don't interrupt me. You know me. I couldn't leave it like that. So I started digging. And the whole story came out.
A about Phil Fowler?
Yes. Unfortunate thing. Terrible thing. Nobody's fault. Or if anyone's the culprit was suitably punished for it, that should be the end of it.
It's a matter I hope is closed for the rest of my life.
Darling, I can't tell you how happy and delighted I am.
About what?
You.
Oh, is there something new with me?
You know there is. Ever since you came back from your big rah-rah weekend, you've been a different person. You're the man I married again. What happened up there, Harry?
Where?
At dear old Holcraft.
Something I do have to tell you, Helen, someday.
Why not now?
No, not yet. Going back, I got a couple of things in perspective, at least. I should have gone back years ago, then it mightn't have haunted me so much. I don't want it to start haunting me again.
Why don't you tell me?
Oh, okay. Let me turn off the radio. When I went to Holcroft, there was a guy 2 classes ahead of me called Joe Coslow. He looked like King Kong. I was scared of him. We were all scared of him. He could have broken any of us in 2. We called him Killer Coslow.
Wasn't he a football player?
Yeah. Holcroft's only 2-time All-American, a fullback. The guy was a twisted, terrifying bully. I ought to know. He was the one who put me and all my closest friends through our hazing when we were bid to Tau Alpha Gamma.
He was a fraternity brother of yours?
We belonged to the same fraternity. He was no brother. He was just what he was nicknamed. A killer.
You mean he hurt you?
Tom Pierce, Sandy Hassler, Pete Stein, Buck Stanley, me. And we all had scars enough to prove that, but they don't matter. They didn't last. Phil Fowler wasn't so lucky.
I don't think I've ever heard you mention him.
Well, you haven't. I've been too ashamed to.
Why?
Because we killed Phil. All 6 of us killed him.
Well, what do you mean?
5 of us were sophomores. Killer was a senior. He organized all the hazing. He liked that. And he had everyone so intimidated we were scared to question him. It was the end of Hell Week, and Phil Fowler was freshman pledged to us. We were the fraternity to belong to on our campus. And to get in, any kid was ready to bust his butt. So the killer was going to make sure he did. Over our objections, he decreed Phil had to go through a trial by fire.
What does that mean?
Well, he made Phil strip and told us all to light cigarettes. Then he told Phil we were going to grind them out on his bare skin after he was blindfolded.
Oh, the rest of you went along with that?
It was a trick, Helen, just mental suggestion. All we'd have done was touched him with a piece of ice.
I don't understand.
The power of suggestion. You're conditioned the victim so that he thinks he's being burned. But just the same, none of us wanted to go through with it.
And did you?
No. Because Phil was so scared that while we were arguing, he ran for the door and took off into the night.
Did you go after him?
You're darn right. Listen, it was October 15th. We'd had a cold snap that year, and it was below freezing. And Phil was in his birthday suit.
You found him and dragged him back?
We didn't find him. It was a pitch-black night, and there were thick woods between the fraternity house and the lake. The whole killer was fit to be tied, but we were all relieved. Till the next morning.
The next morning?
There's a bluff called the Devil's Leap right near the Tau Alpha house. It's a 200-foot drop to the lake shore. They found Phil there with a broken neck. In the dark, he must have run right off the cliff.
Oh, how awful.
There was an investigation. Very hush-hush, of course. And the verdict was accidental death. Only it wasn't. We killed him.
But you didn't. It was all that killer Koslow's fault.
That's what the chancellor and the deans decided. Tom and me and the others were allowed to stay on at college. Koslow was expelled. He promised us all he'd be back someday to get even with us.
But he never did.
No. I kept thinking he would, but as the years went by, I accepted it as just a threat.
And that's what you told your friend Buck.
Because I believed it. Then.
You don't believe it now?
No. I've carried the guilt too long. I'm terrified that somehow it's going to catch up with me.
How?
I don't know. If the 15th comes and goes, then maybe I can relax.
And if it doesn't?
Well, there's a 50-50 chance I won't be around to worry. Because if Joe Koslow is on the loose and out for revenge, it's only a question which one of us will be first. Buck Stanley or me?
And though circuitous and obscure, the feet of Nemesis, how sure. Those are the lines of the Victorian poet Sir William Watson. And Nemesis is the ancient Greek goddess of retribution who takes many forms. Is the form in this case the hulking figure of the brooding, brutal killer Koslow? I shall return shortly with Act 3. Omar Khayyam wrote, "'Tis all a checkerboard of nights and days, where destiny with men for pieces plays." That seems totally contradictory to the American belief in free choice. Yet, when you come right down to day-to-day living, how many of us have the strength to exercise it? Instead, in common with people all over the rest of the world, we find ourselves prisoners of the past and hostages to our future, as Harry Clark finds himself now.
Harry. Harry? 7 o'clock. Time to get up.
I don't want to get up.
You don't want to be late for the bank, do you?
Oh, I didn't mean because of the bank. I'm afraid to get up.
Why?
Oh, you know what date this is?
I know. Darling.
What?
Promise me something.
What?
I know the day has got to be lived through. But once we're through with this 15th of October, can we please wash it out of our lives for good?
Yeah, I hope. I hope as much as you that we can.
Will you be late tonight?
Yeah, probably. I'll be reconciling the books and we'll all be locked in the cage till they prove out.
That's good. You'll be safe. Hello?
Oh, hello. Is this Mrs. Clark?
That's right.
This is Buck Stanley. I'm an old friend of your husband's.
Oh, yes, I know. We've been talking a lot about you.
I don't mean to be rude, Mrs. Clark, but this isn't a social call. Is Harry there?
No, I'm sorry. He's at the bank.
Oh. Well, look, could you give me the number?
It wouldn't do any good. You couldn't reach him.
Oh, when can I reach him?
Well, I could give him a message as soon as he gets home.
All right. Tell him to call immediately. I'll be waiting. My number here is code 901-555-5111. I'm in Toledo. Do you have that?
Yes. Any message?
Tell him it is literally a matter of life and death. Tell him that he's turned up again. you're wrong. It isn't over and done with, not by a long shot.
What do you mean? Hello? Hello? Mr. Stanley? Mr. Stanley, can you hear me? What's happened?
What time did Buck call?
About 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it's almost 6 now. He didn't say what it was all about?
Harry, I told you all he said.
What did he mean by he's turned up again?
Well, who else could it be but Joe Coslow?
Then why didn't he just say that?
Well, I suppose because, well, he didn't think I would know what he was referring to.
Maybe. Why doesn't he answer? Buck?
What's this?
Is this Buck Stanley's wire?
Yes? Who wants to talk to him?
Well, this is a friend of his from Cleveland.
What's the name?
Harry Clark. Who's this?
This is Detective Sergeant Kennelly, Mr. Clark. I'm afraid you can't talk to Mr. Stanley.
Why not?
Because he's dead.
Dead? How?
Well, I can't answer that all the way. We just got here. All I know so far is he was shot with a .45 caliber revolver, Army issue.
You mean he took his own life?
Well, I can't tell you that either. Sir, do you have any reason to suspect he might not have? That someone else was involved?
Well, I hope that any suspicions I might have are wrong. Where would I find you in Toledo, Detective Kennelly?
At the 17th Precinct, but...
I'd rather drive to Toledo and discuss that in person.
What's happened?
It's Buck Stanley. He's dead.
How?
That policeman on the phone said suicide.
Well, so why do you have to go to Toledo?
To see for myself, Helen.
Darling, this whole thing has become an obsession with you. Oh, I don't blame you. It was a terrible thing, that young boy meeting his death the way he did. But it was an accident.
An accident that would never have happened if he hadn't been scared out of his wits.
You are just determined to punish yourself for what happened, Harry. No matter what I say. Now, it's psychotic to carry such a guilt. It's an obsession.
Never mind about me, Helen. Let's just stick to killer Joe Coslow. Whatever remorse he feels about that poor kid, Phil Fowler, is all swallowed up in his fixation that he took the whole blame and we railroaded him. If anyone has an obsession, it's him. And if I'm right, I have to be the next because I'm the only one left. Do you want him to kill me, too?
No.
All right, then somehow he's got to be stopped. That's why Toledo. To see if I can get the police to do it. Because if I can't...
If you can't?
Then I'll have to find him wherever he is and... kill him first.
You can see for yourself, Mr. Clark. It's a classical suicide picture. He was seated at the desk. The bullet was directed directly to the brain. Death was instantaneous. The gun dropped from his hand to the floor, and there are no other prints on it than those of the deceased. I'm afraid you've had a long trip for nothing.
In spite of what I told you?
Yeah, we're checking all through that now, but to the best of our knowledge, there was no one like the man you describe in Mr. Clayton's acquaintance. And we have no reason to suspect anything except death by his own hand.
You're absolutely sure of that?
Mr. Clark, in my business, you learn to be absolutely sure of nothing. We live by a series of educated guesses.
So you're just going to let this go at that?
No, sir. I don't close any files till I'm certain. Because of you, this one's going to remain open until...
Until what?
Well, until we check out this Joseph Coslow of yours.
Are you working on that now?
Mr. Clark, I'm only one detective sergeant in the Toledo police force. I got all I can handle with my own local problem. But for your information and my own, I am checking. But I can't do what you want me to do, get results yesterday or even today. You're just going to have to wait till tomorrow. And the best I can promise you is I'll stay on it and keep in touch.
It's awfully important to me.
Yeah. You drew me a picture.
I believe my life depends on it.
Sir, if I get word, I'll be in touch.
And if I don't hear from you?
Well, then we're both out of answers. And that's what we got to live with.
Yes?
Mrs. Clark, I'm M.J. Trimble.
Oh, yes, from the bank. Won't you come in?
Thank you, my dear. I just wanted to have a few words with your husband.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Harry isn't here.
Oh, he's not? Well, do you expect him home soon?
I'm afraid not. He had to drive to Toledo.
Oh, well, then you don't expect him back tonight?
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear from him.
What took him so suddenly to Toledo?
Well, he got news that an old friend, a fraternity brother of his, had died.
Joe Coslow?
Oh, no, his name was Buck Stanley. But why would you mention Joe Coslow?
I had some news about him, and I thought your husband would like to hear.
What?
Well, let me explain a little first. When I dragooned your husband into going up with me for homecoming, I had no idea what sad memories our fraternity had for him. Subsequently, I found out. In proposing him to return to our membership, the story came out.
That a young boy died.
Yes.
And who did you conclude was responsible for that, Mr. Trimble?
If anyone, I'm ashamed to say the system.
Well, that's a generous admission, but how does it help anyone who was the victim of the system, like my husband?
Well, since I'm part of the hierarchy, what else can I do but accept that the basic guilt is mine?
Well, it would be a little late to tell Harry that. He's borrowed all the guilt for himself.
Well, that's ridiculous, and it's why I'm here tonight.
Oh?
I wanted to tell Harry that the man who created this whole issue in the first place is dead.
Joe Coslow?
Yes. He's been dead for the last 5 years.
How?
Well, there was a fire in the jailhouse in which he was assigned 2 days before his sentence was up, in 1976. He died in that fire.
Are you sure?
There's no doubt. His body was identified through dental work, fingerprints, bone scans. Joe Coslow is dead. I wish there was some way I could get in touch with your husband.
Maybe there is. We could call him through that sergeant of police at the precinct in Toledo.
Yeah, this is Detective Sergeant Kennelly. Oh, Mrs. Clark, yeah, sure. Well, no, your husband was here, but he left to drive home to Cleveland over an hour ago. What? No. Well, we talked about the guy Coslow, but neither of us knew he was dead. He wanted me to look into that, but to tell you the truth, I told him I would just to keep him happy. Huh? Oh, well, because it was an open and shut case of suicide. No way it could have been murder, no matter how much your husband wanted to make it look that way. What? What do I mean by that? Well, let me just lay it on the line, Mrs. Clark. Your husband has a guilty conscience for something that happened all them years ago. And he'd like to lay the blame off on somebody else. Only it don't work that way. That's something he's got to learn to face.
I should have called Helen to let her know I was on my way home. It's too late now. I don't want to stop in this weather.
Perhaps it's just as well, Harry.
Phil Fowler. What are you doing here in the car?
It's still not quite midnight, Harry. This is my one day on Earth each year.
So it was you. It never was Joe Coslow who was looking for revenge. It was you all the time.
Quite right, Harry.
You killed them all.
Oh, no. Correction, please.
They destroyed themselves, just as all of you destroyed me.
What did you mean when you said it was just as well I hadn't stopped to call Helen to tell her I was coming home?
Isn't that obvious? You're never going to get home.
I won't let you stop me.
Oh, I won't stop you. You'll do that yourself.
What do you mean?
You've lived with it for over 15 years, Harry. Just like the others. You know there's only one way you'll ever get rid of what haunts you.
How?
I never managed to join your fraternity. Instead, I ask you to join mine. It's the only way you'll ever know peace.
There were many tragic automobile accidents on the night of that October 15th. Highway police had issued a traffic advisory because of weather conditions. Harry Clark's death from the skid that sent him hurtling through the guardrail and into the ravine below was only another statistic. But was it an accident? Or was he called, just as all the others who bore the guilt for a boy's death so many years before? I'll be back shortly. Was our story one of deep remorse? I don't know. I leave you only with another quote from Omar Khayyam. The moving finger writes, and having writ, moves on. Nor all the piety nor wit shall lure it back to cancel half a line, nor all your tears wash out a word of it. Our cast included Jack Grimes, Malika Gray, Court Benson, and Russell Horton. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Fantasy. Men call me man. Dr. West, you please close the door.
Certainly, Dr. Terhune.
Now, gentlemen, I have summoned you, my two trusted and loyal friends, to divulge a secret that even I myself can hardly comprehend.
You've made a new discovery, Charles?
A discovery? Yes. I have found another world.
Oh, what?
Another world, you say?
Exactly. Would you please snap off the lights, Doctor? That switch there.
Yes, certainly.
Now, by means of this special projection machine, I'm going to show you something which will astound you beyond words. I must ask you to remain perfectly still throughout this demonstration. As the picture I'm about to show you progresses, I will explain in detail just what I have done. Now, first of all, to start the machine. Now, observe this picture I've taken on color film. A picture of the new moon. Now, you will notice that the camera has picked up a single ray of the moon. It's focused up on the wall, whereon dances a single tiny moonbeam. The camera approaches the moonbeam, Closer. Closer. Still closer. And then the special film in my camera reaches the lens. The scene changes.
Dr. Smith.
Gentlemen, please. Now, you see here my other world. My world within a moonbeam. Taken upon special color film of my own invention. Film that is constructed to pick up objects within the very atoms. Objects smaller, that is, than atoms themselves. Notice, please, the coloring of this other world within a moonbeam. See the hills, the plains with their red grass, their red-leaf trees. Notice that tiny stream at the left, a vivid orange. Notice the yellow of the tree trunks, the orange-colored sky, and the deep blue sun.
Amazing.
The film ends quickly now, but first a rare sight is in store for you. Now watch closely. There.
A man. But what sort of creature is that he's riding?
I don't know. You will notice the animal approaches the small stream, wades quickly through it, and vanishes from the camera's sight. And as he vanishes into the distance, the film ends.
Amazing.
Astounding. Unbelievable.
The lights, if you please, Doctor.
Oh, yes, of course.
Look here, Terhune. Is this a camera trick?
Absolutely not. I have shown you what actually exists within certain or possibly all moonbeams.
Well, what's your theory, Doctor?
That all creation consists of worlds within worlds. Who can say that our world is not contained within some still larger one? And that within another, and that still within another, and so on.
The thought suddenly becomes overwhelming.
Yes, doesn't it? To think that all around us, within even such tiny substances as the atoms themselves, under our feet, overhead, on all sides, are worlds of which we are unaware.
Yes, if only there were some way to visit those other worlds.
Ah, Dr. West, that is the point. We can.
Good heavens, man. You mean you...
Yes, just what do you mean?
Gentlemen, I plan to enter that world in the moonbeam.
Impossible.
I don't like to say so, Charles, but aren't you overlooking the laws of dimension, the general medium, laws of nature that are so obvious?
Not only that, Terhune, but aren't you appearing a little ridiculous on the face of things?
I do not expect you to be convinced until you have seen.
We in our profession are not inclined to take such things as we are speaking of for granted.
Then let's not waste words, my friends. I propose to convince you beyond all possible doubt.
Well, I have no objection to being convinced.
Nor I. Though I really believe Terhune has let his imagination win the upper hand.
Now, we shall see. Now, here, gentlemen, on this table, you see what looks like an Eskimo igloo, made of crystal clear glass with an opening at one side at the base, much like an entrance to an igloo or tent.
Yes, it's about 10 inches high and about 8 inches in diameter.
Now, when we extinguish the lights here in this room, and when that curtain is drawn from the window over there, the moonbeam in question will be centered directly through that little glass case.
You want us to assist you?
Exactly.
But what do you intend to do?
Well, I have here a number of small capsules filled with a potion whose base consists mostly of radium.
What is this preparation?
A substance which will cause animal matter to decrease itself many millions of times.
In other words, you think it'll make you become smaller.
Precisely.
But small enough to enter the realm of a single atom?
I hope so.
Well, have you tried this concoction?
Only on animals. First on rabbits and rats. And just yesterday, I sent a dog into the world of atoms.
But granting such a feat is possible, don't you think your clothes would also shrink with you?
Well, I have found that any object in contact with the animal matter, at the time the capsule is consumed, will be caused to shrink in proportion with the animal matter itself. I found that out yesterday when I failed to remove the dog's collar.
But suppose you consume too great a quantity of the potion.
I have an equalizer, another mixture which will counteract the first capsule. By taking particular amounts of it, I can stop the reaction of the capsule, and then, having stopped it by taking another dose of the stabilizer or equalizer, I can increase my size again.
This is all very extraordinary.
I plan to be gone quite some time. I'm asking you two to watch over this little glass case for a 4-day period.
You can count on me, Terry.
And on me.
Good. Now I shall take a capsule. I will begin to grow almost immediately. When I've reached about 2 feet in height, I want you, Dr. Smith, to bend down to the floor and pick me up and place me on this table here, beside this little glass case, putting me directly in front of the opening or door of the case. Is that clear?
Quite, yeah.
Good. Gentlemen, my hand.
Good luck, Charles.
Smith?
We'll follow your instructions carefully, Doctor.
Good. I knew I could count on you two. Now the capsule. My head is whirring. My ears are ringing. Eyes are growing dim. I have a sensation of emptiness in the pit of my stomach. Do you notice any change in my appearance?
Good heavens. He's lost a foot in height.
Why, you're growing smaller, Terhune. You are, man. You're actually growing smaller.
He's 2 feet smaller now.
I hope I regain my eyesight before I become too small. Are my clothes diminishing too?
Yes, quite.
I cannot describe my sensations. I feel a strange weakness. My senses seem to be deserting me. I find it rather difficult to talk.
Look, he's just about 2 feet high now, Wes.
Do as he told you, Doctor. Pick him up now. Place him on the table.
Yes, just so.
Careful now. There. Here. Put him closer to that door so he'll have no trouble finding it. Watch your arm, Doctor. Don't cut off the moonbeam. There. That's good.
See, he's only about 6 inches high now.
There he goes. Into the glass case. See? The moonbeam is completely covering him. He's so tiny now you can hardly see him. The size of a small ant.
He's faded into the light of the beam now. I wonder what he'll discover in there. I wonder what he'll discover.
At last, I'm here in another world. Such a strange place. Similar to the place I came from, yet different. Trees, yet with leaves of brilliant scarlet and yellow bark. The grass, also scarlet. An orange-colored sky overhead. A sun of dazzling blue. And the water in the little stream over there. Not blue, but orange. Yes, the colors, all different. But everything else correspondingly the same.
Why do you speak so strangely?
Oh, I beg your pardon. I thought I was alone.
You must be a foreigner. Otherwise, you'd know you're in the king's gardens, and they're quite private.
I'm so sorry. Yes, I am a foreigner. If you'll forgive me, I'll leave at once.
Oh, no, please. It is our custom to treat foreigners in a friendly manner, and so I bid you welcome. I am the Princess Elena.
A princess?
Yes. Daughter of King Londelier. Surely you've heard of me.
No, Princess, I've not.
But surely. My father rules the world with kindness and justice, and everyone knows him for his goodness.
Princess, will it frighten you if I tell you something? Something most strange.
I think not, sir. For you yourself are most strange. Your clothing, the colors, not in the least ordinary, and your features are so different.
Princess Elena, my name is Charles Terhune. I'm a citizen of the United States of America.
America? I know the world quite well, but never have I heard of America.
That is why I fear I might frighten you, Your Highness. You see, America is not in this world. It is in another.
You're from another world?
Exactly. You see, I'm a scientist in my own universe. I discovered your world here, so I found a way to come to visit you. Why, you don't seem at all surprised.
No. Why should I be surprised? We've expected you for a long time.
Me?
Well, not you exactly, but someone.
What do you mean?
Our scientists have known for many years that other worlds besides ours exist. But they've never been able to discover a method of entering one of them. We've been hoping someone from beyond would find a way here.
Amazing.
That is why I asked if you were a foreigner. Since my father rules the entire world, naturally a foreigner could only be from another world.
This absolutely astounds me. Princess, I must speak to your scientists. Oh, this is so wonderful. The people of our world seem much alike, save in a few minor respects. We look alike, talk alike.
We've often wondered how much we would be like the people from beyond.
Take me to your scientists, Princess. I must see them.
I will gladly take you to them. But first, I must warn you. You're in great danger.
Danger?
Our world is doomed. We're falling victims to a strange malady which none of our doctors or learned men can overcome. It is slaying our people by the thousands.
A plague?
Yes. A mysterious disease. One we've never encountered before in all history. If you would save yourself, use whatever method you have and return to your own world before it's too late.
One moment. Princess, will you take me to your father? I don't know why I say this, but perhaps I can help.
Oh, no. No, save yourself. I beg of you. Do not remain here to perish.
Please, Princess. At least allow me to try to help.
You're either very brave or very foolish.
Brave or foolish, take me to your father.
Very well. But he will only warn you, as I have done.
That, Your Majesty, is how I found your world and the way to enter it.
It's interesting. At one time, I would have said amazing. But with our discoveries of other worlds around us, it's now only interesting.
I've warned Dr. Terhune to return to his own universe before he falls victim to the plague.
Yes, my son, you must.
But I would like to help. I'm a doctor where I came from. Perhaps I could do something.
I fear it is useless. Our most brilliant physicians are powerless to even make a diagnosis, much less a cure.
But I have a knowledge from another world, Your Majesty.
That's true, Father. He found a way of reaching us, while we here have been unable to reach the other places beyond.
Yes, daughter. You reason wisely.
Please, Your Majesty, permit me to see some of the victims. I can't return home until I've at least made an attempt to help you.
Very well. As you wish. Come with me. My son lies dying in a room above. I will permit you to examine him. Well, Dr. Terhune?
Your Majesty.
Dr. Terhune.
Heavens, man, this is typhoid.
Typhoid?
But what is typhoid?
We have it on our Earth.
Well, tell us, do you know the cure?
Yes, Your Majesty, I do. Take me to your nearest medical laboratory. We must prepare a serum, huge quantities of it. And we must send it to all parts of the world immediately if we're to save your people.
Daughter, these reports from all parts of the universe, the deaths grow fewer and fewer each day.
It's a miracle, Father. And Charles Terhune has saved us all. There have been no typhoid deaths now for 3 days.
I know. Our fight has been won.
The people are clamoring for you, Dr. Terhune. They almost consider you a god.
I am no god, Princess. Merely a man with a little knowledge.
But you came to us like a miracle man, in time to work the greatest wonder of all history.
I'm happy that my journey here has been for a purpose.
Anything you ever wish in the world will be yours.
I know, Elena. There's so little I want. And yet, so much.
Will you remain here with us? Forever?
I cannot, Princess.
You called me Elena a moment ago.
I cannot, Elena. I must return to tell my people what I've discovered.
Oh, but if you go now...
Yes, Elena?
Oh, why must we always be governed by rules of propriety?
Elena, if you're thinking what I hope you are...
Charles?
Elena, my darling. Is it wrong to say I love you?
Charles, is it wrong for stars to shine? Or for flowers to bloom?
Oh, my darling princess.
Charles.
I love you, Elena.
And I love you. Please, don't leave me, my darling.
Just for a little while. I will return to you, Elena. I promise.
Then I will wait for you, beloved. And when you return, nothing in this world or any other will ever take us apart.
It's past his time, almost 4 days.
Look, a moment there in the moonbeam, see?
No, Yes, look. He is coming back. See, there, he's out of the glass case on the tabletop.
He's growing rapidly, West. You better place him down on the floor. Then.
Look, larger and larger.
This is perfectly astounding, man. I wonder what his adventures have been.
Dr. Terhune. Can you hear me, Dr. Terhune?
He's almost 4 feet tall now.
Can you hear me, Doctor?
Water. Some water, please. Water, Westley. West, quickly. Over there in that goblet.
Yes, just one moment. Here we are.
He's all right now. Full size again. Here, Terhune. Drink this.
Yes. Thanks. Now, that's better.
Are you all right, Terhune?
Yes, quite all right, thank you. Gentlemen, I have had the strangest experience imaginable. I have visited a world that's amazing and wonderful.
Tell us about it.
Yes, I will. When I became small enough to enter the moonbeam, I found myself in the exact spot you two saw in the picture I displayed for you. I did not know which way to go, naturally, but after a moment I heard someone speak to me. And that, my friends, is precisely what happened to me.
And you say those people knew all about the existence of other worlds, but were not familiar with such a disease as typhoid.
Exactly.
You must have been somewhat of a hero to him.
Yes, somewhat.
You know, if I hadn't seen this demonstration with my own eyes, I'd never have believed it.
Well, Dr. West, even though I was the one who experienced it, I'm still wondering if it actually happened.
Then it happened all right. Yes, we saw you grow small right before our eyes. So small you became almost invisible and disappeared in the moonbeam.
I trust you two will confirm any statements I might make to the public about all this.
No, absolutely.
Certainly, Terhune.
By the way, was my sister here during my absence?
Why, yes, she was. She acted very strangely, too, but we told her nothing.
Well, gentlemen, perhaps I should have told you this before. You see, my sister and I jointly own several hundred acres of valuable oil land in the south. She's a greedy woman. She's tried for years to obtain full possession of the property. She's tried many ways, but her latest method is by charging that I'm insane.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yes, exactly. But she has preferred the charges. Tomorrow at 9, I must appear before a group of alienists who will decide whether or not I'm mentally unbalanced. That is why I had to make my experiment before tomorrow.
Dr. Terhune, you've been carefully examined by this impartial and experienced board of alienists at the request of your sister. It's our decision that you must submit yourself to a series of treatments at whatever sanitarium your sister might choose.
No, stop. This has all been so irregular, so unfair. You think I'm mad? Well, the story I've told you is true. I can prove everything I've said.
Please, Dr. Terhune.
My two friends, Dr. West and Dr. Smith. Ask them. Why haven't you let them testify for me? They saw it. They'll tell you everything I've said is true.
One moment. Yes? Oh. Yes, he's here with me now. I see. Yes, all right. I'll tell him. I'm sorry, Dr. Terhune. I'm afraid I have bad news for you. Doctors West and Smith were to have testified in your behalf. But I've just received word that they were both killed a few moments ago in an automobile accident.
And that was the verdict. Now men call me mad. So they've locked me here in the cell till the time they can remove me to a sanitarium. Any moment now they'll come for me, whisk me off through the night. And my discovery will never be proved. People will laugh for a while, speak of the mad Dr. Terhune. And then they will forget. And for me, no escape.
Charles. Charles, my darling.
Elena. No escape. No escape. Oh, what a stupid fool I am. The moonbeam, of course. The moonbeam. Dark fantasy.
Men Call Me Mad, an original tale of dark fantasy by Scott Bishop. Ben Morris was heard as Dr. Charles Terhune. Eleanor Naylor Corrin was Princess Elena. Fred Wayne was King Londelier. Murillo Schofield was Dr. West. Muir Height was Dr. Smith. And Darrell McAllister was the specialist. Next Friday night at the same time, the National Broadcasting Company will present another tale of dark fantasy, The House of Bread, a strange and compelling drama of Christmas 1941 and that first Christmas nearly 2,000 years ago, told to you by Scott Bishop. Dark fantasy originates in the studios of station WKY in Oklahoma City. This is the National Broadcasting Company.